motherfuckers. Oh yeah, I'm back. This is your main man, Mr. Can You Dig It? Baton Rouge Mayor. And I'm back with a couple hot ticks of these motherfucking politics. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button, nigga. Oh, look, America. Donald Trump said it's a motherfucking golden age. It's a motherfucking lie. The Heinz ketchup owner said he can't even sell his motherfucking ketchup because of the motherfucking economy so fucked up. Put the handcuffs on Donald Trump punk ass and lock his motherfucking...
Less than 5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America. $5 million. For $5 million, this could be yours. That was the first of the cards. See that? You know what that card is?
Gold card.
It's the gold card. The Trump card, gold card.
Who's the first buyer?
Me.
Who's the second?
I don't know, but I'm the first buyer. It'll be out in about less than 2 weeks, probably. Pretty exciting, right?
Oh, look, America. Donald Trump just wrapped up a motherfucking speech in the Oval Office. The son of a bitch was asleep. That's what he do. He was asleep the whole motherfucking time. Lock his motherfucking ass up. He's a cognitive motherfucker.
We continue our work on negotiating international trade agreements. 59 days after we stood in this office and President Trump, standing with Albert Bourla from Pfizer, announced the first of the 17 MFN deals, together with our colleagues from the Department of Commerce under Secretary Lutnick's leadership and from the U.S. Trade Representative's office under the leadership of Ambassador Greer, we negotiated a landmark agreement with the government of the United Kingdom in which they agreed to increase significantly.
Oh, look, America. This is Donald Trump sleep in the Oval Office at a meeting right now. Look at this son of a bitch. He sleep. He can't get up. Put the handcuffs on that bitch. He's stupid. Lock his motherfucking ass.
We continue our work on negotiating international trade agreements. 59 days after we stood in this office and President Trump, standing with Albert Bourla from Pfizer, announced the first of the 17 MFN deals, together with our colleagues from the Department of Commerce under Secretary Lutnick's leadership and from the U.S. Trade Representative's office under the leadership of Ambassador Greer, we negotiated a landmark agreement with the government of the United Kingdom.
Oh, look, America. Donald Trump is asleep at the meeting right now. He's asleep. He's in cognitive decline. Lock his ass up. Look at the stupid bitch. Wake your puss ass up, Donald Trump. Put the handcuffs on him. Lock his motherfucking ass up.
Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. It's 4 o'clock in New York. For the sake of our 250-year experiment in democracy and the health and safety of our people, might it be high time to start managing Donald Trump's screen time? Before we try to answer that question, you should know this. Donald Trump appeared to have another urgent meeting yesterday with the back of his eyelids. It took place during an event on healthcare affordability in the Oval Office because who needs a white noise machine, or melatonin for that matter, when you've got important policy matters to help you drift off to La La Land?
Especially.
Oh, look, America. Donald Trump is not fit to be in the Oval Office. He's asleep. Look at this up. Wake your puss ass up. He's asleep, America. He's a cognitive motherfucking decline. Lock him up.
And the successful implementation of the second phase of the Gaza peace plan. This includes ensuring a lasting ceasefire.
Oh, look, America. This is fucking ridiculous. Look at this fucking scumbag. He's asleep. What the fuck is wrong with this? Y'all said that shit about Joe Biden. Look at Trump. Wake your puss ass up. Lock his motherfucking...
For me personally, Gonal F has been one of the main medicines that people use.
During the earliest years of their children's lives. Second, we are cutting unnecessary red tape.
Oh, look, America. I'm letting y'all know these motherfucking evangelicals, whatever you call these Christian nationalist motherfuckers, are worshiping Trump. like a golden staff or some shit like that. These bitches are sick. Check this shit out.
Which is under assault by
Worshiping Donald Trump
and a cult. This act of blasphemy happened. It's not a parody. It's not on Saturday Night Live. It's not a sick
Run it, Steve.
This is Pastor Mark Burns.
Fake Christians.
Here are a group of evangelical, snake-handling, Trump-worshipping pastors and a few Jewish rabbis
Oh, my God.
praying to the golden calf, to Donald Trump.
Lock their ass up. Look, America. They say beware of fake prophets. That lady right here is a false prophet right here, America. These are the scammers and the Christian nationalist motherfuckers. That's one of them. The next runner-up is this son of a bitch right here, America. A false prophet. Blasphemy. Look at this son of a bitch right here. They need to lock his motherfucking ass up. Beware of false prophets, America. These motherfuckers right there. Sick some of my bitches. Now don't forget about this, America. Y'all remember this? Yeah! Talking about motherfucking blasphemy. Didn't I tell y'all this some of my bitches in the cult? They think he Jesus. That's why they made that picture. They thought it was funny. Lock his motherfucking ass up. And don't forget, America, Trump is a pedophile. What? Adjudicated rapist. What? Look at his homeboy. Never forget. Look at the smile on Jeffrey Epstein's face. What? And Donald Trump. Look at this shit. What? Lock his motherfucking ass up.
The jobs surrounding Trump are abundant,
Right.
to say the least. And the examples of the religious nuttery are nonstop.
Steve Smith the warning. Look at this fucking jerk off. Cocaine Pete Hegseth, America. Using God up.
And
Check him
a
out.
nation is only as strong as its faith. On May 17th, we're heading to the National Mall to celebrate America's faith.
Look at this dude.
I'm personally inviting you to rededicate 250.
And here,
For angels are being released right now. Angels are being
Fake
dispatched
prophets.
right now.
Look, America. Look at these fake Christians. There she go. Lock this bitch up. Using the Bible up.
it's become commonplace on Fox News for commentators to suggest that Donald Trump knows more about the Bible, more about...
Well, after the president posted this, there was a flood of criticism from his very loyal supporters, from conservative influencers, that made clear that this was just going too far, and they were calling on him to take it down, which happened, but we have not heard from the White House yet. We specifically asked if this was deleted and asked for more details about the context of what the president meant when he posted it, because there was no words, no caption to go along with it. We want to know who originally posted it and why it was taken down. Now, you may remember that the last time President Trump posted something that really started a huge controversy was a video depicting the Obamas in a very negative way. And
En 5 años las rentas han subido 47%. Eso es algo violento para la población local.
Residents of Mexico City have been protesting against gentrification, some of them saying an influx of U.S. citizens is to blame.
Nosotros nos estamos debatiendo entre pagar la luz, pagar el agua o comer.
More than 1.6 million U.S. citizens reside in Mexico, according to the U.S. State Department. The high cost of living in the U.S. is said to be the catalyst that's pushed roughly 11,000 Americans to migrate to Mexico just last year. Protesters are also upset with the government for policies that they say favor wealthier newcomers without considering the communities that have lived in the area.
Principalmente si van a venir a vivir a un país, tienen que contribuir a ese país, ¿no? La primera y la cuestión más sencilla es la migración legal.
You read the Bible, Brett? Yes. Well, there's this passage I got memorized. Sort of fits this occasion. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
CSAR 25:17, which I think is meant to reflect Ezekiel 25:17. So the prayer is CSAR 25:17, and it reads, and pray with me, please. The path of the downed aviator is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of camaraderie and duty, shepherd the lost through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to capture and destroy my brother. And you will know my call sign is Sandy 1 when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Oh, look, America. This is another motherfucking fake Christian. Look at his face, America. This son of a bitch have the nerve to say Donald Trump know more about the Bible and God than the Pope. These people are sick. These son of a bitches is in a cult, and all these son of a bitches need to be locked the fuck up. These son of a bitches are spitting lies. Check this shit out, America. Check it out.
The role of government is to protect citizens from evildoers, according to Romans 13. And look, 3 days after this conflict began, I was in the Oval Office with President Trump and a few other faith leaders, and he told us that Iran was within weeks of getting a powerful weapon that would destroy Israel, much of the Middle East, and could bring great harm to America, and he had no choice but to act. And I thanked him then for having the courage to fulfill his God-given responsibility to protect our nation. And you know, the great irony is it looks like President Trump has a better understanding of what the Bible teaches about the role of government than the Pope has.
Oh my God. Oh, America, did y'all hear this son of a bitch? This is the man I was talking about, saying Donald Trump know more about Christ than the Pope. What? These people are evil, they are sick, and they all need to be locked the fuck up. Lock their motherfucking ass up. Oh, look, America, shout out to my motherfucking homeboy, my brother, Steve Smith, the Wanted. Shout out to him. Check this shit out. Watch this fake Christian America, this black dude. They need to lock this son of a bitch up.
We should appreciate something. These prayers by Mark Burns, these are the prayers of a fascist. These are the prayers of a black Klansman.
Yes.
These are the prayers of the Confederacy. And all of it is evil. It's wrong. It's bad. Let nobody tell you that in this 250th year of our independence, which ruptured the world into two halves before and after,
preach,
desecrated with UFC fights on the lawn, that the purpose of the American Union is the advancement of a twisted version of the Gospels. In America, we believe in a gospel of freedom and liberty, the freedom of speech, the freedom of conscience, the right to worship as we please.
That's right. Shout out Steve Smith, the Warden.
Yeah! Due process, a jury trial,
that's right,
habeas corpus. We live in a system where the citizen is sovereign, not a tyrant who claims the providence of God.
So fuck Donald Trump and lock his ass up.
It's dangerous. It's appalling. It's immoral. And appreciate that.
Tell me,
And look, 3 days after this conflict began, I was in the Oval Office with President Trump and a few other faith leaders, and he told us that Iran was within weeks of getting a powerful weapon that would destroy Israel, much of the Middle East, and could bring great harm to America, and he had no choice but to act. And I thanked him then for having the courage to fulfill his God-given responsibility to protect our nation. And you know, the great irony is it looks like President Trump has a better understanding of what the Bible teaches about the role of government than the Pope has. And I'm glad the president hasn't backed down at all.
Okay, I got to ask you about...
Oh, look, America. Fox News and the fucked up ass Republicans are saying right now that Donald Trump wasn't asleep. He was blinking. Y'all seen the son of a bitch sleep. He was asleep. Put the handcuffs on that bitch. Look.
So with that, we are going to ask a couple of people to say a few words, and we're not going to go through the whole table because the last time we had a press conference, it lasted for 3 hours, and some people said he closed his eyes. Look, it got pretty boring. In all fairness, I love these people. But there's a lot of people. It was a little bit on the boring side. But I didn't sleep. I just closed them because I wanted to get the hell out of here. Some of them, I didn't sleep, by the way. I don't sleep much, let me tell you. But, you know, it's funny. Some of them got me in a blink. You know, when you go like... and they took me as at the closed segment of my cycle. And they said he's sleeping. And besides that, Marco, between these two guys, if I was sleeping, they'd be waking me up very fast. They'd be knocking me. Come on, you got to wake up, boss. But no, we've had great meetings. Look, we're the most transparent presidency by far.